The Olivia Prayer Case, a true horror story. It began in December 2014 in the quiet town of Redding, California. The Bethel church community was preparing for Christmas, services, songs, the season of light. But for one family, darkness was waiting at the doorstep. Andrew and Callie Heiligenthal, a young couple, lived in faith. Callie was a worship leader, her voice often echoing through Bethel's vast halls during Sunday services. Together, they had two daughters, Olivia, age 2, and her baby sister. On the night of December 14th, everything unraveled. Olivia, their toddler, suddenly collapsed. She wasn't breathing. Andrew called 911, his voice trembling. Paramedics arrived quickly, performing CPR, but after frantic attempts, the little girl was declared dead at Mercy Medical Center. Any other family would have been crushed into silence, swallowed by grief. But Andrew and Callie's pain became something else. Within hours of Olivia's death, Callie's faith clashed with reality. She refused to believe her daughter was gone forever. That night, she posted on Instagram, "We are asking for bold, unified prayers from the global church to wake Olivia. She has been pronounced dead by doctors, but we believe in a Jesus who died and gave us power over death. Stand with us. Wake up, Olivia." The message spread like wildfire. Within hours, thousands around the world were praying for Olivia to rise. Inside their home, Andrew and Callie kept her body, wrapped carefully, as worshipers came and went, singing, crying, praying, pleading. Some described the scene like a vigil. Others said it felt more like a ritual, an eerie chant echoing in the dimly lit rooms. "Wake up, Olivia. Wake up, Olivia." Every hour that passed made it more surreal. Outside, Redding looked calm, festive even. Christmas lights glowing on houses, children playing in the cold air. But inside that house, death lingered, and denial grew stronger. The hashtag #WakeUpOlivia trended online. Hundreds of people live-streamed their prayers. Some even flew to Redding, believing they might witness a modern miracle. Videos from those nights show groups of worshipers with their hands raised high, chanting, crying, rocking back and forth as if pulling a soul back from the grave. But Olivia never stirred. By day 5, whispers began to spread. The county coroner's office grew concerned. Medical examiners insisted the child needed a proper burial. But the parents resisted. They told authorities they were waiting on God's miracle. The pressure mounted. News crews camped outside. Neighbors looked on in disbelief. The longer it went on, the more it felt like a story ripped from a horror film. Not because of monsters, but because of the haunting grip of grief. On the 6th day, officials finally stepped in. Olivia's body was quietly removed. The medical report was simple and final. The child had been dead since December 14th. Bethel Church, which had initially supported the family's prayers, issued a carefully worded statement. "We stand with the Heiligenthal family in their faith, but we also acknowledge the need to grieve and move forward." Callie later posted a heartbreaking farewell online, admitting at last that her daughter wasn't coming back. She wrote, "We didn't get the miracle we wanted, but we will still trust him." The world moved on, but for many who followed the case, the memory lingered. The true horror of Olivia's story isn't supernatural. It's human. It's the sight of parents so shattered by loss that they turned their home into a shrine, keeping their child's body while begging the heavens to reverse the irreversible. It's the eerie videos of strangers chanting her name into the night. It's the quiet dread of knowing a little girl lay lifeless in her own bedroom, while hundreds prayed outside for her to rise. In the end, Olivia never came back. But for a week in California, in December 2014, thousands believed she might. And that belief, desperate, relentless, heartbreaking, is what makes this case one of the most disturbing real-life parallels to the movie Bring Her Back.